Hey everyone, Eamonn here, back with another NRL reaction. We are checking out the two Origin sides for Game 1. So, pretty excited about this. I did see the blue side when it first came out, and then I realized there's going to be these two team announcement videos. So, I took a peek at the blue side. I think the main thing I noticed was just Luai wasn't there at all. I figured he'd be like an extra, but he's not even on the bench or whatever, which I guess that's kind of surprising. I'd imagine if Game 1 doesn't go well, he might replace Moses as the 6. Yeah, anyways, apologies for this being a bit late. Yeah, you guys know I'm super out of it. But yeah, so let's just check these two videos out. No idea what the Maroons squad's gonna look like, but yeah, it should be cool. Hope these videos are pretty sweet. And yeah, we most, I'd say it's a long shot. I do like a live watch party for Game 1 of Origin. Someone did mention that I could do like a stream the next day at a better time for me of watching the full game with you guys. You guys would also be watching it as a replay, but that might be interesting to do. We could try doing that if you guys would be down for that. It could just be like a hangout type thing since you guys know the score and everything. Or I'll just do the highlights, the extended highlights. Either or probably works. Anyways, yes, so I'll leave the video, comment your thoughts below in the Discord, fantasy tipping, everything. Let's hop into this. Alrighty, here is the blue side. Like I said, I do know who made the squad, but let's just see this video, see if there's got some sweet highlights. Dylan Edwards, number 1, no surprise there, I don't think. I guess there was a little bit of talk about having a different, I guess Papenhausen. I don't think Papenhausen made the squad. He's someone that I think people are talking about potentially. Maybe he gets in if they lose Game 1 as well. There's Ta'o as the 5. Yeah, Ta'o, just a tank. Yeah. A lot of Panthers. There's Crichton, yeah, former Panther Crichton. At the number 3 spot. Oh yeah, that's the one we saw a week or two ago. Just unreal. Yeah. Mitchell, number 4, yeah. He's been unreal at times. That was hilarious when we saw that. Yeah. Lomax, yeah, he had a great performance in his first game back. And he was decent last year in Origin, right? Lomax, I feel like he was. So that doesn't make, yeah, it's not that big of a shocker, I guess. There's Moses, number 6. Yeah, he was unreal for the Blues last year, so I think they kind of had to go with him, I guess, after how good he was last year. With Cleary being there, Cleary number 7, yeah. Cleary not hurt this time. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, it's yeah. Barnett. Don't know too much about this guy. The guys that play these positions, I'm not super familiar with, who the best guys are. Robson, another guy, 8-9, I'm not too familiar with lots of them, but he looks like a beast, yeah. Reese Robson. Payne Haas, another guy that I'm not too sure how to judge them, but yeah, he's a tank too. I think I have him in fantasy, right? He's a top fantasy performer, I believe. And there's Martin. Okay, yeah, Martin. I love Martin. Martin was one of my favorite players to watch last year in Origin. Yeah. Jesus, a tank. Another tank. Angus Crichton. This he's no relation to Steven, right? I'm pretty sure they're different. Yeah. Bang. Nice. Yeah. There's Yo. He's okay, Yo's the captain. Interesting. I think I just traded him away in fantasy. Yeah, there's obviously going to be a lot of Panthers players. It's the core of the Panthers squad and former Panthers as well. Okay, Connor Watson. Not familiar with this guy. Looks good though. Okay. There's Spencer Lemieux. Okay. Another guy, just not too familiar with these guys are more of they're not the stars, I guess. They're not the flashy guys. They just do their job, so it's harder for me to really appreciate them. Hudson Young. Okay, we saw Hudson Young. He was decent in the games we've seen of him on the Raiders. This is on the interchange, right? Ooh, excuse me. It's a bit late here while I'm recording this. Apologies. Max King. This guy I've never heard of. Never heard of Max King. I do know there's a lot of injuries right now too. To some guys that would have been in Origin, I think. Campbell Graham. Yeah, I'd imagine the interchange guys are guys that can play, have lots of lineup flexibility. They can play lots of positions. That would make sense to me, because with how physical Origin is too, you might need everyone. Okay, Stefano Utukumano. Probably butchered that, but okay. Stefano Storm guy, okay. And Homoli Olakautu. Definitely butchered that too. Olakawate, okay. Oh geez, okay, that ended super abruptly. Oops, I already have that video loaded up. But yeah, I'll look at the comments here, see if there's anything. Oh wait, this is the, okay, sorry, I'm so stupid. That was the Maroons comments, Blues comments. How did Terrell may not make it? He has been such a key player for the Tigers. He would have also been so good for the Blues. Yeah, a lot of people are telling me in our stream that he has some like attitude issues potentially. Yeah, it doesn't gel others. Personality isn't well. Yeah. Not a Tigers fan, but Luai has that dog in him. He's doing more for NSW than half the players. Yeah, that Luai not being there is crazy. I guess they figure he can't really, like, if he's not starting in like the 6-7, then like what's the point of him, I guess, is kind of their logic. So there's no point of having him as like an extra player. But yeah, like if they lose game 1, he's getting in there. I'd imagine, like, unless Moses and Cleary are insane and the rest of the team just sucks, like he'll get in there with Cleary. Or if Cleary gets hurt, like he's the next guy up if half gets hurt, right? Does Laurie have an issue with Tigers? I don't think Luai should have gotten the squad based on last season's performance. If I'm going by this season, Cleary's been way too inconsistent. Cleary is, yeah. Well, you can't not have Cleary. Come on. Yeah. A lot of people are just talking about Luai not making there. Yeah. So this guy mentions picking Edwards, Robson, Lineo, and King as coach. Surely Pops and Mayo ahead of them. Yeah. Poppenhausen is a shock to me, but yeah, like Edwards has been. Yeah, it's like his spot. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one, like kicking guys off the team that have been there and won. So it's like, Anyways, let's check out the Maroon side now. Very curious. This one I have not seen, so we'll see how this goes. Let's see. We got Ponga at number 1. No shock there. I don't think. I think he played. He was an interchange player last year. I think, right, Ponga. I remember him like coming in as a sub at one point. There's Coates at number 2. Okay, Coates is always good to watch. Yeah, he's usually pretty sick for the Storm. Robert Toya. Okay, this guy I'm not familiar with. Okay, yeah, I'm not familiar with this guy at all. The Rooster though, so he must be relatively well known. Okay, there's the Hammer. No shock there. He is one of my favorite players for sure. Yeah, he is unreal. Yeah, Holmes. Okay, Holmes. I guess he's been having a pretty good year, right? I thought he was he the guy that's kind of washed? He used to be a lot better. Maybe not, but I know he's been having a good year, so I guess that's why. Some veteran experience there. Munster, okay, no shock for Munster there. Is it going to be Munster Hughes? Actually, is Hughes... No, Hughes is not from Australia, unless I'm... Yeah, no, I think Hughes is from New Zealand. Cherry Evans, okay, Cherry Evans is 7, okay, that's, yeah, same as last year, he's the captain. More veteran. Veteran leadership, okay. Moaki Fotukaya. That's definitely wrong, but... Got some Titans in here. Photowaka, okay. I feel bad for not knowing who that is, despite being a Titans guy. Harry Grant, okay, no mistake there, Harry Grant. Yeah, Storm legend.
only 2 away. Last play.
Okay, another Titan. Tino Fau. Oh my. Tino. Oh my god, that is a long name. So 2 Titans. That's kind of surprising to me. Just not knowing too much about all the teams. Alright, another Cowboy. Excuse me. Sorry guys, holy. Nane, okay. Bunch of Cowboys. Yeah, I think I remember that last year the Cowboys had a lot of guys too. They're like a team that has lots of Origin guys, but they're not like, you'd think they would be better with how many Origin guys they have. Kerrigan, okay, this guy's vaguely familiar. Broncos. Kerrigan. Alright, Dearden, okay, Dearden, 14. Ooh, that was sick. Dearden. Alright, who's the last? Lindsay Collins? Okay, Collins is the last guy. Collins, yeah, he's another. He's like a pretty good vet, I think, right, Collins? Or unless I'm misremembering. Yeah, he looks like an older guy. Alright, interchange. Another Titan. Okay, dude, the Titans might be screwed. Hopefully they have a bye this week. They're gonna get smoked with like half their team missing. That's kind of surprising. Okay, Trent Loiero. Not too familiar with this guy either. Okay. Kurt Mann, yeah, I remember him from the Bulldogs.
Can they do it for one more tackle here? Here's Kurt Mann this time.
Yeah.
This time he's got his try. Stop by Cry.
All right, second last, just okay. Arthurs, gotta get Arthurs as a. He's had a really good year, right? A lot of tries. Yeah, Arthurs. He mooned the NRL fan base last week. Finifuiaki, okay, Dolphins.
Can the Dolphins win to improve their record to 5 and 6?
Ooh. Why these videos keep ending like super abruptly? That was weird. Both of them. Yeah, best life for the poor block was committing tackle in order to hit up. Okay. Queensland family shouldn't doubt Robert Toya because we doubted the hammer, but he proved us wrong in 2023 and 24. So watch how this young bloke's going to play because he's got the potential. Okay, so this Robert Toya guy is a young guy. Let me take a peek at him. See how young he is and all that stuff. He's 20 years old. Jeez. That's for the Roosters, the center. Okay, 2022 ruptured his ACL for the first time. 2023 returned from ACL injury. His season ended after 6 games due to a broken jaw, and then ruptured his ACL for the second time. Oh my god. Okay, and then 2024 again recovered from his ACL injury, playing 6. Okay, that is brutal. He's ruptured his. Jeez. So he's from New Zealand though. Tongan descent, born in Auckland. Raised in. Okay, he was raised in Queensland. Okay, so he is eligible. Yeah. So how many games does this guy actually play in like? Okay, so he's like a pretty hyped up player then. If he's making Origin with only 10 games played, he must be doing really good this season. Yeah, he's only played 10 games. He's on Origin. That's interesting. But I guess like if he's been hyped up this much and he's coming back after 2 ACL injuries like that and still being like good as a 20-year-old that's insane. Like this guy could be, as long as he doesn't get hurt again, he could be like one of those guys that's just like all heart. We'll see though. Gutted for Kurt Capewell not making the team last year. I didn't think he should have been there because he didn't do anything but being good this year. Up Capewell. For the people who are saying Latrell's going to run over Toya, you're wrong. The Roosters were probably going to give Toya maintain Latrell for most of the game. Did the same with Herbie Farmworth. Shouldn't doubt this kid's got real potential. Okay. Maroons fan score makes me nervous. Toya, that kid's got under a defense game. Smart pick. Okay. How is Ponga a better fullback than Hammer? Because Hammer's best when he's center? Okay. I don't think I've seen a single Titans game this year, but in the highlights, I keep seeing Firmer and briefly thinking it looks like Fafita's back to his best. Yeah, Fafita's been good. In the games I've seen, He's been pretty good, I think. Anyways, yeah. So looking at those two rosters, the Blues roster seems way better to me. A lot more names I know, but it also is because a lot of the players are from teams that are like top teams. Like I feel like the Maroons roster has a lot of guys that aren't like on like top teams that I've seen at least. But let me take a peek at the actual. Oops, there's NRL draw. Let me see how many players are actually gone from each team going for our tips. So we got like who has the most, I guess. Okay, so Bulldogs have just Max King is lost for them, I believe. Oh, no, and Crichton. Oh, no, what am I thinking? Crichton, Man, King. Okay. Dolphins got losing the Hammer. Okay, so this is gonna be interesting to like bet on these games and stuff with so many guys missing. Okay, Eels just have just they have Lomax and Moses. They might be screwed. Sea Eagles have Cherry Evans and Trebojevic out. That yeah, I'd probably lean Manly there. Okay, Panthers have they have like Cleary, Martin, Yo, Edwards, Toast. They have five of their best players basically, and then Ponga out for. This is a really interesting matchup actually. Like I'd imagine the Panthers have enough depth to win this match without their guys, but the Knights missing Ponga is also like that's big for them. He's like their best guy, right? So this is another interesting game. I might just like bet the Knights here, just because why not? If the odds are good. Roosters Sharks. Okay, Roosters are missing. Yeah, Crichton, Collins, Toya, and Lanu, and no one missing for the Sharks. So the Sharks should be able to win this one pretty easily. I guess they still have like Tedesco and now Dom Young's back. Dom Young's back as an Origin. That's hilarious. That'd be fun to watch, actually, see how he does. And then Warriors Raiders. Okay, so Warriors, yeah, just Barnett, I believe. Fisher Harris has got suspended, right? Or hurt? Suspension, yeah. Fisher Harris got suspended. Barnett's out for Origin, and then Young's out for the Raiders. So this is gonna be a really good game. Pretty much full lineups. And then yeah, it's Warriors Raiders is the game we're gonna be watching this week, so that should be good. And then the rest, I think, the rest is just Origin. So we got Origin Wednesday the 28th, 3:05 a.m. for me. Sheesh. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. Alrighty, guys. So that was my reaction to the Origin rosters for 2025 State Origin Game 1. Yeah, really excited. Yeah, let me know about like if we should do like I could do like a next day stream where we just watch the full match, like a full match replay or whenever. I think they usually post the matches on YouTube, right? So if not, I think it should be on my streaming provider, my TV provider, the replay. Yeah, but yeah, we could do a watch party for that where we just hang out and I watch it and you guys like watch me watch it, I guess. You watch along. Or I can just do like an extended highlight thing. Or I can watch it on my own time and like record myself watching the whole game and then like cut it down maybe. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that and see if that would be allowed to go on YouTube if I like record me and the game at the same time and then like cut it down like a highlight package, but just me. Yeah, that might work. We can try that maybe. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think would be best. Game 2 or game 3 we'll be watching live. I'm gonna try to. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough for me with the game being at 3 in the morning. I'm like not in bed but until like 6 after streams like that, and then I have to work. So it's kind of like ruins my day the next day with how tired I get from that. But yeah, you gotta watch Origin. It's the best rugby league you'll see. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to sub, like, comment your thoughts below, join the Discord, Tipping Fantasy, all that good stuff. Yeah, for tipping, I don't think I'm going to make the tipping videos anymore. Like, they don't get too many views. It's more the results that are fun to check out. So we'll probably just add those at the end of our recap videos each week. And then I'll post my tips like in the Discord and stuff. If you want me to make them, I can keep making them. But yeah, they don't really do too well. Only a handful of you guys are actually interested in seeing that. So yeah, we'll probably skip those going forward. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching.